Where's Grace?
Oh my goodness, late again as usual. She just eloped with Andrew.
I can't believe I'm hearing you say that to me!
Because you're acting like some crazy fool!
I did this for love!
I never loved you!
Mrs. Epang, I need to talk to her. Her life is in
Go
danger.
ahead and be with her! Remember, you're taking the lives of 2 people!
Just leave me alone, Nato. Let me go. Andrew and I are eloping tonight.
Grace, how could you be thinking of that now? I said your life is in serious danger.
Andrew should acknowledge his responsibilities to you.
Grace! Grace!
I'm pregnant. And Andrew is the father.
But I don't think that Andrew is capable of doing such a thing. You really are such an impudent, shameless woman, Grace. And if you have any shame left at all in you, Grace, you will leave my son alone. That's all I want from you. Get out of here now!
Since you have no plans of taking her here, I'll just get her myself. At the home of my beloved Anastacia.
Madam Helena, I just wanted to say goodbye to everyone.
I'm thinking of offering you another job.
Madam, what about Counselor Anastacia?
Oh, not here. And she won't know about it.
You had an opportunity to kill her last night, but you didn't do it.
The timing was off. She had so much to deal with last night, including Charles's daughter. So I decided to postpone things for now.
You're concerned for her?
I think I felt something.
You're in love with her?
That's not what I mean. I feel that she's interested in me. Now our real objective is the moment she lets her guard down and falls madly in love. That's when we carry out our plan and get rid of her for good.
Andrew,
Where's Grace?
she's not here anymore. I think we really need to talk.
Listen, Mother, I didn't get Elizabeth pregnant. Trust me, nothing happened between us.
Are you telling me that Elizabeth is lying?
You know for a fact that she's a liar. I don't understand why you can't accept that.
You'd rather that I favor Grace, is that right?
There's no need for you to be afraid, dear. Count everyone here as a friend.
Sir George?
Yes, Mother. You're supposed to be on her side because she's the one I love. You told me before. You'd love whoever I choose to love. Why is it different now?
Because I know that she's not the kind of woman you deserve to be with, Andrew.
I'm going to prove you wrong.
You are going to marry Elizabeth Wong, Andrew, and you'll do as I say.
I won't. I will only marry Grace and no one else.
Andrew!
I'm getting bored, you see. And I've already got an address to wear to her funeral. I can't wait to use it.
Then why don't you just wear it instead at the funeral of William?
I won't be able to do that because the dress which I got for the funeral is red. For the Chinese, it's a color of celebration. So there's a good chance that Charles will hate me if I wear that at William's funeral. So we better get rid of Anastacia first.
Tell me, what do you want? Would you rather I open the door for you, Nato?
Sir, what are you going to do to Grace?
I just want to talk with her. What else would I do?
You're still alive, Sir George?
Who are you? Do I know you?
Sir, my name is Grace. I used to work for you, Sir George. Don't you remember who I am?
Father has amnesia.
How did that...
This is where you'll be working now. Your new job is to look after him.
How about next week?
Next week.
Okay, so next week I'll get some newspapers. Because I want to see the name of Counselor Anastacia C. on all the obituaries. Do I make myself clear?
Sir, you know I love Grace.
I know that. Don't you worry, Nato. There's no need to think of me as a rival. I don't like girls with skin as dark as charcoal.
Is it alright if you just give Grace to me as a reward?
And how am I going to do that when I haven't even won anything? Tell me, is she the top prize in the lottery? Get going now. Do you want me to carry you all the way to the Windsor?
Sir George?
George, this is Grace. From now on, she'll be the one to look after you.
You're not taking care of me? But how will I get better if you won't take care of me?
I will still visit you every day, my dear. It's just that I need to go to work. You do understand that, don't you?
Things are looking better for me now. Grace has just been kicked out of the Windsor.
And where is she now?
I don't know, and I don't give a damn wherever that girl ends up.
She is important to us, and don't you forget that.
She could be at her house. It's up to you if you want to look for her.
Helena, when I'm fully recovered, you know what we're going to do? We're going to travel. Just the two of us. Because I'm starting to remember something. I think that we were planning to go away together. Will we be going through with that plan of ours?
Not now. You have to get well. We'll get to do all of that. We will travel together when you feel better.
Grace will no longer be working here starting today.
She never came back?
Sorry, I don't know anything about that, but I'll try to ask around if she did.
I wonder where she could be.
I don't know.
Anyway, thanks.
I have an important request to ask of you. You should never tell anyone that George is still alive. And you'll have to start living here with us.
All right. But then, madam, first I need to let my mother know that I'm doing okay. I can just talk to her on the phone. And you don't have to worry, I won't tell her where I am.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Also, I want to promise you that I'll try my best to take very good care of Sir George, so that you two can go away and finally travel together.
Thank you.
Tea. When I saw you there, I remember having tea.
Sir George, the reason you recall that is because before everything happened, it was I who would bring you your tea.
You're really good, Harry. You always make sure to get the job done. How did you get this?
Is this all that Grace left behind?
Yes, that's all, Sir Harry. She took the rest of it.
Okay,
Oh, sir, there's no need.
it's just... I saw this at the gift shop, so... I got it because it would look nice
Oh,
on you.
Thank you, sir.
Charm, maybe? But you know, I just don't understand the reason exactly. What you need that for anyway?
I'm sure you're going to like the news I have for you, Harry. You can forget about Anastacia for now. Grace has gone missing.
You mean the chambermaid who owns that? I heard Anastacia kicked her out last night.
According to what my source tells me, she didn't go home. I want you to find her for me.
Charles, I think it's better if Grace stays here. That way she'll be far from both Andrew and Elizabeth. Grace, I'll be sending someone to get the rest of your things later.
Madam, well, the truth is that, last night I managed to pack all of my belongings. They're inside the bag that I brought along with me. Andrew and I were actually planning to eloped together last night. But then... Anyway, it's alright because I think it's good that I'm staying here now so that I'll be far away from the two of them.
Seems I have a new job.
The most important job, in fact.
It's more important than Anastacia?
Apparently. Yes, it is more important than Anastacia.
The chambermaid?
Yes, one lowly chambermaid. And your objective is to find her. And just like with Dora, I really wouldn't mind doing the job myself.
Here's what, Katarina. This city is a big place. And what you're asking for me is next to impossible. It'll be hard, that's for sure.
Well, you can start at the Windsor. Ask the staff there, try asking Charles, or Helena, or Andrew. But don't even bother asking Anastacia about this. Because if there's one thing we two have in common, it's that we both can't stand the sight of Grace.
Grace, there's one advice that I could give you right now. Remember that, in spite of all obstacles and all trials, true love will stand the test of time.
Helena is right. Grace, you're still young. You have many years ahead of you to experience love and go through different trials. Always remember that time is always on your side.
Anastacia? For you.
What's this?
Anastacia, I love you. And I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
But Harry, what exactly do you mean?
This is how I feel about you.
Why didn't you two elope last night?
Something else happened. Is it true that Grace isn't here? She hasn't been answering any of my calls and messages.
She isn't here, but I can tell you that her mother and her sister are here. You see, they're just about to leave.
Mrs. Epong.
I don't know exactly where Grace is right now, but if you find her, make sure to take her far away from here.
Do you have any clue where she might have gone?
I'm not making another move until we have more solid and incriminating evidence against Edward Wong. Every single thing we presented at court, he managed to dodge. Here's an example. Take those. These documents over here? Okay. These are clear proof of Edward's wrongdoings in the Wong business. But then, how are we going to link all that? We won't be able to use those in our case at all. Someday, you'll find some use for them. But I won't be able to use those now as evidence.
Sir, please, don't. Sir, please, have mercy on me. Please, don't do it, sir.
You are doing so well in everything that I asked you to do for me. But I'm afraid you really messed up. during the last mission. It was you who let Grace escape. Can you recall what I said about what happens to traitors?
If only we can get our hands on the surveillance video that was taken from Jeff Go, which was also the reason why Margaret was murdered.
We have to know what exactly was in that recording because 2 people have already died because of it.
But wait, where are you going?
We don't know yet.
Oh, here.
Oh, there's no need. Grace left us some money.
You're sure you're okay?
Yes, I am. Take care of yourself, okay? And you too, Beauty.
Okay, Mrs. Eppa, please take care.
Yes, we will.
Beg, be a good girl, okay? Please
We'll go ahead.
Take care.
The surveillance camera footage that was recorded. Now how exactly can we link that recording to Edward Wong? What we really need right now is some clear-cut evidence that he won't be able to counter at all in court. What we need is a witness.
Sir, please believe what I'm telling you. It wasn't me. I didn't do that. I swear I never got to talk to Grace. I didn't get to see her at all, sir.
Do you honestly believe that I should believe you, Nato? Doesn't she have a cell phone? Couldn't you have warned her?
Andrew, I really thought you two eloped already.
We didn't. Something else happened last night.
Really?
We didn't get to meet.
Someone asked me to get Grace's bag. He's from the Windsor.
Who was he?
I don't know him, but I'll know the guy when I see him again. He's the one who's always with your grandmother.
Maybe it was Redentor. Did he say why you wanted to get her bags?
Well, if you think about it, there's a lot that we can hold against Edward. And it's crucial that we find an infallible witness. Because the witness testimony is what will link Edward to the death of Jeff Go and that of Margaret.
And Janet's death. Janet. Tony Ko.
I'm so sorry, Andrew, that I didn't ask him anything at all. I thought all along that it was you who ordered it because he was from the Windsor, so I trusted him. So that's what really happened, and then... Oh wait, another guy was also here last night, and he was looking for Grace. Excuse me, Mrs. Eppa. Yes, what is it?
Is Grace Moliari in here?
She's not here. Why?
She hasn't gone home yet?
What's this about?
All right, thank you anyway.
That made Mrs. Eppa nervous. In fact, she and Bekbek weren't supposed to leave anymore because she knew that Grace was safe with you. But then... the man scared her.
He is Uncle's pet. He was the one who helped me expedite things so Uncle could return to the country.
Oh. William. What I've learned in this war is that everything can be bought. At the right price, of course. Now our goal is to find out his price. I wonder, how much should we pay Tony Ko for him to turn his back on his closest personal friend and ally, Edward Wong?
I didn't do it. You have to believe me, please. I'm begging you. She was already fired from her job earlier that morning, and I never got to see her.
What a waste of so much talent. And to think I had complete faith in you. But this is how I do things. I have no time or patience to forgive traitors. So it's the end of the road for you. Goodbye, Nato.
Sir, please don't do this to me.
Katarina, this better be important.
Grace has gone missing.
I know that. That's why I'm already getting rid of the person who was behind her escape.
Do you know who it was?
Yes. He was the person who warned Grace that she should escape.
She's not at the Windsor now. But she was just fired from her job earlier.
And now she's gone missing? Could this just be one of your tricks?
Uncle Edward, if you come across a dead body floating in the river, then you can blame me for it. I asked someone to check her house to see if she was there, but she wasn't. And that's why I decided to call you. I was under the impression that you had her.
Grace. Do you really love Andrew?
Your daughter is carrying their child. Perhaps it doesn't matter anymore whether or not I love Andrew.
I understand that. You know what? In my opinion, you staying here with us will help you in many ways, Grace. It'll help you forget what happened.
Katarina, if I had her with me right now, would I bother letting you know?
Uncle Edward, didn't you just say that? You're about to get rid of someone?
Yes, but I made a mistake. It turns out he's innocent.
Sir, I know that the reason why Elizabeth hates me so much is because she wants Andrew. But I really can't seem to figure this one out. Why are Sir Edward and Madame Katarina so angry with me?
I don't think they're mad at you, Grace.
But it looks like they're both planning to do something bad to me. Nato overheard them talking.
What?
Sir, please don't kill me.
Nato. You're a lucky man. Saved by the bell, right? From this day on, you'll do your very best when it comes to everything I ask you to do for me.
All right, sir.
I want to restore my trust in you, okay? Huh?
Yes, sir.
Well, come on. Go and get the car ready.
And that's the reason why I didn't elope with Andrew. You see, Nato managed to find me, and he insisted on helping me find a hiding place. What did I ever do to the two of them, sir?
I can't give you an answer right now. But don't worry, because I promise you that I will find out the reason. All right, get some rest. Father's asleep now.
All right. Thank you, sir.
What do you need now, Mother?
I've never seen you like this, Andrew.
You're looking at the new Andrew C. You happy now?
Have you decided to ruin your life? Because of Grace?
No, Mother. My life was ruined because of what you did to me and Grace.
But you have a responsibility to Elizabeth.
The only one I'm responsible for is Grace. And now that she's gone, I have no more responsibility to anyone. I have no more reason to go on living. Are you happy now? Your most beloved son, throwing his life away.
Andrew, don't talk like that.
Please, Mother. Just leave me alone, okay? I just wish you'd get off my back. I don't need you anyway.
Andrew, stop this.
I can't stand you anymore! Get out of here! Get out of here, Mother! Just leave!
Tony, you know our businesses complement each other. It's only right for us to be helping one another.
My business will keep running, with or without any help from your business, Helena.
But it doesn't look that way according to your bank records.
I have many friends whom I can turn to.
I think I'd make a better friend to you. You're aware of that, right?
Are you threatening me?
Of course not. Can't you see I'm just trying to be your friend?
I'll admit this, Helena. I'm afraid of you. But honestly, I'm more afraid of Edward Wong.
Sir, did you call for me?
Nato. I'm a person who knows that he's made a mistake. So here is a small consolation for having doubted you at all. Take it.
Sir, there's no need for you to pay me anything at all. I have proven my loyalty to you so many times in the past. Please don't doubt me anymore. I'm someone who always has your back, sir.
Oh! You're mistaken. You're certainly getting things all mixed up. Listen, you should be more afraid of me now. You have no idea at all about the things I'm capable of doing.
Helena, don't you ever ask me to be on your side. Because I will never abandon Edward Wong's ship.
In that case, you better find a life vest. Because I'm telling you, Edward's ship will soon be sinking, Tony ko.
Just make sure of that, Nato. Go ahead, take it. It's up to you if you want to turn down my offer. Here. Something to warm you up, maybe.
Thank you, sir, but no thanks. Thank you, sir.
You don't want money, you don't want liquor. I wonder what it is you do want.
Good morning, madam. Here is the DNA result from the hair sample on Miss Maliari's brush.
How can this be the finding? How can you tell me that it's inconclusive?
The sample is contaminated. It seems there was more than one person using Grace's brush.
Don't you have a way to separate the one from Grace?
Madam, we'll need more samples such as her blood and saliva so we can run another DNA test.
I thought your son was going to be with you today.
Well, I paid him a visit last night. But unfortunately, he is indisposed.
Auntie, it's obvious that he doesn't want to talk to me.
Anastacia. We really have to start talking about the future of our children.
The DNA test was inconclusive.
In that case, it's possible that she's not the true Elizabeth Wong.
We have to find a way to get a sample of her blood and her saliva, anything. The problem is, she's gone missing.
How far are you along?
The baby is a little over 2 months old.
They need to be married as soon as possible.
But what if they don't love each other?
Katarina, in my opinion, it can't be that hard to find one missing girl. Am I right?
Someone's already looking for her.
Oh, Pisot, I have a new job for you. I want you to find Grace Malyari and bring her to me. Take a look at this photo. Now get moving.
Helena, I hope you understand. I just want to spare my family from further embarrassment.
I'll try to see if I can talk to Andrew. Well, I hope he listens to you. He doesn't have any other choice. He has to listen to what his mother tells him to do.
Uncle Edward, I've already hired someone to look for her.
It's better if more people are out there looking around. And also, you never know if one of them will be nice enough to let her escape. Do you understand? Nato?
Maybe we shouldn't be discussing things in front of Nato.
It's all right, Katarina. I can trust him. And since he's a friend of Grace, it'll be much easier for Nato to know the young lady's whereabouts, won't it? Am I right, Nato?
Charles has already spoken to Anastacia regarding Elizabeth and Andrew.
Madam, deep inside my heart, I truly believe in Andrew. But then...
I know my grandson well enough. I raised him to be an honorable man, honest and dependable, a man of his own word. However, if Elizabeth forced him to do certain things...
It was Elizabeth who befriended me and Andrew. But it turns out, she was planning on stealing Andrew away from me.
Father, no matter what happens, I'm not having this baby without his father's name.
Don't worry about it. I've already spoken with Anastacia, and she'll make sure that Andrew accepts his responsibility.
Madam, these came for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Hello, Harry.
Thank you for the flowers.
I hope you like them.
Where are you now?
I know that it's Sir George's granddaughter whom we're talking about, but... she's good at making things up. Elizabeth is not trustworthy at all.
Elizabeth is not trustworthy.
Father, I don't want to hear you defending Grace, all right? Please stop it.
I'm not going to talk about Grace right now. However...
But those two are a couple. And what about me? Am I just going to suffer?
George, do you remember anything?
Elizabeth is not trustworthy. I remember saying that to myself in the past. Before all of this happened to us.
George, there are two Elizabeths in your life. There's the Elizabeth who was your wife, and the Elizabeth who was Charles's daughter. She's your granddaughter.
Charles has a daughter?
Elizabeth, committing a mistake isn't going to correct another mistake.
I am his responsibility now.
But what if you're both at fault?
But why did you have the flowers delivered to me when you could have given it to me personally?
Seems you're always busy, Anastacia. You have lots on your mind. I only want to let you know that someone is thinking of you.
I think I might just start believing all that.
I'm always here if ever you need me.
Yes. He had a daughter with Diana. She was his first wife.
Chinese?
A local girl.
Why didn't Charles let me see his daughter? Tell me, why? Why did he not let me at least see her? I want to embrace my granddaughter. I want to get to know her. I really think Charles should take Elizabeth to me. Am I right, Grace?
You were frightened away by that woman Helena C. Are you a coward, Tony?
Edward, she knows too many things about me.
She knows nothing. The whole time she was only bluffing you. Tony, life is beautiful. Enjoy it.
If my baby turns out to be a boy, I'll name him after you and grandfather, Charles George III.
Have you had an ultrasound?
It's not the right time yet.
Elizabeth, my only wish is for you to be happy.
Father, only Andrew will be able to make me truly happy. Okay?
But she's good friends with my wife.
Don't worry at all. Your wife has many friends. Is it going to hurt her if ever she loses that Helena C?
I'm really nervous about what Helena C might possibly do to us.
Charles.
William.
When are you coming back here?
Did something happen?
No, nothing has happened. I just need your approval in certain matters that Helena and I discussed about Father.
Tony, be more afraid of what I am capable of doing to you. Perhaps you want to be with Janet wherever she may be right now. She's probably waiting for you as we speak. You better be good to me, boy.
Where's Anastacia?
You saw each other last night, didn't you?
And I saw it with my own eyes, Harry. You're falling in love with her.
Your child has been dead for a week now, Harry. You didn't know that?
Just tell me, where is Grace?
He's been searching all over for Grace.
We have to find out how to silence her so she doesn't take away your own identity.
What about you? Do you know anything?
Do what you can to find Grace for me, if you don't want anything bad to happen to your father.
Sir, if we get ahead of Madame Katarina, will you still end up killing Grace?
Why does it seem like the whole world is looking for Grace?
Is it all right if I have a look at your necklace?
This one, sir?
Here's what I want to know. What other ammunition does Helena C. have against me?
This points us to the murderer.
We have the name of the murderer.
What is it this time?
Implication in the death of Margaret Wong, Sir Edward.
This is just the beginning of my last encounter ever with Edward Wong.